Legal jazz. So then, one of the things you can do with parents, and Corey has already run this subject pretty much into the ground, so thanks.
We do appreciate
Did my
it.
job for me.
Let's get so frustrated. No, we like that because then it inspires other people up to like care more.
I just want to be the best coach that I can possibly be,
Right.
and the
yeah.
only way that I can do that is if everybody else is doing the best.
For
that they
sure,
can be.
absolutely. Because when one person does something wrong, they might not know it, but it affects more than just them.
Yep.
It affects the child. It affects all the children in the class. It affects the coach, more than one coach. You know,
Yeah.
so it carries. It doesn't just like stay and then die off.
Right.
So one of the things you can do, this ninja coaching, this applies especially to you.
We want you.
Yeah.
Because our levels don't make any sense because they're all colors. So
Yeah, exactly.
No one knows what they do. But this also goes for gymnastics because sometimes people aren't sure like when or how to move up. And so they'll go to the front desk and they're like, oh, it's time for my kid to move up because like, you know, in the spring we were doing level 1 and now it's the fall, so it's time for level 2. And then that's just not,
Yeah, exactly.
that's just not how it works.
Education on our part.
Yeah,
Right. So
Not
like,
like a school
when
year.
you talk to parents, so it's always, this also solves another problem where like it's frustrating to talk to parents for the first week because I mean, not frustrating, but like sometimes you walk up and like some of the parents are less social than others. So
Yeah.
you're like, hey, I'm your child's coach. And they're like, cool.
Okay.
And they're like, well, you've obviously like, here's your packet of information, here you go. And then they're just like, it's dead
Okay,
silence.
bye.
Right. So one of the things that's really great to talk about is like how leveling works. So you talk about like, hey, we have this list of skills that we're going to learn in level 1, and it's skills like a pullover, which is when you like spin over the bar, and
Yeah.
like we're going to teach them like the basics of board entry for the vault and all of the jumps that will be really important later. We'll work on stretching and flexibility and coordination and conditioning. And so you give an overview and you say when they have when they have our set level 1 skills mastered, then
Hey, very small. We're getting towards the tail end.
so when they have like these skills mastered, that's when you move them up to the next level, and you'll know because you'll get a certificate. And the certificate usually comes in the 7th week because we do our evals weeks 5 and week 6, and it's week 1 now. Like always, or if they come in week 3, you're like, it's week. If they come in week 5, you're like, it's week 5 now, so you're gonna get your evals in 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that sort of a thing.
Yeah, it's weird because it sounds so self-explanatory to us,
Right.
but like they don't always
No,
know.
right. Yeah.
They don't know at all. Like this could be their first time and they don't know how any of this works.
Well, and there's like a huge information packet too, so even if like it's there between the lines, like
Yeah.
no one reads the whole thing.
Exactly.
No one knows what the
Nobody
skill
reads all the bios.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No one has no idea the skill policies. And
Every gym is even different. So even if
Right.
they came from GRG or some other state,
and our
that
levels,
gym might
right,
not
our
run the
levels and
same.
our emphases for what we want are also different than some of those
Totally.
gyms. And so like they'll come and they'll be like, oh, my child's a level 2 at GRG, and you're like, well, like, but they don't have this.
Yeah.
Not here.
And so we like to do evals before they join
right.
class.
And so like tell them like how they'll know. So for like ninjas, it's we come and we talk to you, like we will let you know directly, and then we'll go to the front desk with you and be like, hey, put this person in the next level. For you guys, it's you get a certificate, you know, it's got a number on it, and then talk about like what they can do, like stretching at home, working on, because like stretching, the biggest thing you can do is do it every day.
Yep.
And then like you get there, and so like talk about what you want them to do at home.
I created an exercise homework sheet for Sophia Parker. That might be helpful for some of the higher levels.
You hadn't gotten here, but I did mention that Kaylee and I, at least for the lower levels, we are thinking about possibly making like homework cards as to if they have to work on, you know, pullover, and that's the only thing they need, like what they can do strength-wise at home to help them.
I know that's not set in stone yet, but if that were to kind of develop, would that be something you give out to kids in particular, or every kid, every kid needs something to work on, or is it kind of like a
I
pick and
think it's
choose where they
really,
feel bad?
I mean, it's somebody who's like, I would personally just give it to somebody who I know like is really wanting to like work hard
Yeah.
and is so close to moving up, and their
Who's gonna
parents
use
want
it.
them to
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
Somebody who
that's
will
good.
actually take advantage of the help that we're giving them.
Okay.
Not Bobby Joe who comes because mom forces
Forces
her.
her to
Yeah.
yeah.
She could give
Going to
two
want to work on
flying.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all had to do like the piano lessons when we were young. Like, your parents made you do it. You had to learn like the clarinet.
Yeah.
Like there was no way you were practicing that at home. Like
Yeah.
you'd arrive at music lessons every week,
and
and
be
your teacher
horrible.
would be like, "Did you practice?" And you're like, "Oh yeah,
All day, every day, baby.
all day, every
You
day."
know what? In junior high, I got most improved for like clarinet. And my parents go, "You didn't get most improved. You never practiced at home." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Because I really sucked to begin with."
Exactly.
Well, that's it. And for the kids who care, like the way they're gonna get there is if they practice.